Have you ever felt like everything around you is falling apart? Like no one truly understands your pain, your silent struggles, or the weight you carry in your heart? Sometimes, the world becomes too loud and life too heavy. But there is one place where you can lay it all down, in sujood. This is not just an act of worship. Sujood is a sacred moment where you disconnect from the chaos and reconnect with the one who created you. It's where the heart speaks without words and the soul finds relief in pure submission. In this powerful reminder, inspired by the words of Mufti Menk, we'll take you deep into the healing power of sujood. Because when you are alone with Allah, you are never truly broken. You are being rebuilt. So stay with us and discover how sujood can transform pain into peace and solitude into strength. 1. Sujood as the closest moment to Allah. Sujood is more than just a physical act of bowing. It is the highest spiritual elevation a believer can experience. When a person lowers their forehead to the ground, they are in fact rising in nearness to their Creator. Mufti Menk beautifully reminds us that this is the moment when the soul touches the mercy of Allah, unfiltered and uninterrupted. It's not just a position of the body, but a declaration of humility, submission, and total dependence on the one who created us. In that quiet moment, when the world fades away and the heart is bare before its Lord, something extraordinary happens. The distance between you and Allah vanishes. It's not the eloquence of your dua that matters here, but the sincerity of your presence. Even if your voice trembles or words fail, your sujood speaks volumes. Angels bear witness to that sacred silence. The ground you place your head on becomes a witness for you on the day of judgment. It is in this prostration that countless people have found clarity, strength, and direction, without uttering a single word. Sujood is the gateway to closeness. 2. Sujood as a place of emotional healing. Life can wound us in ways that no one sees. Silent heartbreaks, buried regrets, and the pressure of expectations. But sujood is where emotional healing begins. It is the only place where you can collapse completely, without fear of being judged, and be met with nothing but divine mercy. When you fall into sujood, you are allowed to cry, to tremble, and to pour out everything you've been holding inside. No counselor, friend, or family member can offer the kind of solace that Allah provides in that moment. In sujood, your tears are not signs of weakness. They are sacred. Allah hears the cries you don't voice, the pain you can't explain. It's the one place where brokenness becomes a form of strength, because it leads you back to the one who can fix what no one else can. Mufti Menk often says that when you don't know what to say, just go into sujood and let your heart speak. Healing in sujood doesn't always mean your circumstances change immediately, but your heart does. That shift is powerful, and it's the first step to rebuilding your soul. 3. Silence between you and Allah. One of the most beautiful aspects of sujood is the complete silence it brings. Yet within that silence is a powerful conversation. When you are in sujood, you don't need to impress anyone with your words. You don't need poetic du'as or grand expressions. Allah already knows what's in your heart before you even say it. In fact, the silence between you and Allah during sujood is often more meaningful than any spoken word. In this sacred moment, the soul speaks a language beyond vocabulary. Your sighs, your breaths, your tears, all a part of your prayer. Mufti Menk reminds us that Allah understands what's hidden in your silence, even when you're too overwhelmed to speak. This connection is personal. No one else hears it. No one else sees it. Just you, on the ground, and your Lord above the heavens, listening with mercy and love. This is the kind of intimacy that sujood offers. It strips away pretenses, removes all distractions, and allows you to be fully present with your Creator. In a world full of noise, this divine silence becomes a healing refuge for the believer's heart. 4. Rebuilding the inner self through worship. True transformation doesn't begin with the outer world. It starts deep within the soul. And sujood is the foundation of that rebuilding process. Every time you bow your head in sincere worship, you're not just praying, you're reshaping your inner world. Sujood trains the heart in humility, patience, and trust. It realigns your focus, removes pride, and reminds you of your true purpose, to submit fully to the will of Allah. Through regular sujood, your heart softens. The wounds from life's betrayals, failures, and sins begin to fade as you reconnect with the one who never abandons you. Mufti Menk often highlights that spiritual growth isn't loud or flashy. It's quiet, consistent, and deeply personal. Sujood becomes a daily moment of self-renewal, where you let go of past burdens and take one more step towards inner peace. Even if your surroundings remain chaotic, your soul becomes stronger. Worship becomes a shield for your heart, and prostration becomes a sanctuary for your spirit. With each sujood, you are chiseling away pain, doubt, and fear, until all that remains is a soul anchored in faith, love, and purpose. 5. Strength in solitude with Allah. In a world that constantly demands attention, validation, and noise, solitude can feel heavy. But for the believer, solitude in sujood is not loneliness. It is divine strength. When you are alone with Allah, especially in the quiet of the night or in a moment of hardship, you discover a type of power that the world can never give. Sujood in solitude strips away distractions, allowing your soul to stand exposed before your Lord, raw and real. Mufti Menk often reminds us that some of the most powerful transformations happen when no one is watching, only you and Allah. It's in those unseen moments that your faith is rebuilt, your intentions are purified, and your trust in Allah deepens. There's a special kind of peace that fills the heart when you realize you don't need the world's approval, just Allah's mercy. In solitude, you realize you were never truly alone. Allah was always near, and sujood becomes your place of strength, where tears turn into tawakkul, trust, and silence turns into spiritual resilience. This quiet connection is where the believer's true strength is born, far from the eyes of the world, but always seen by Allah. When life feels overwhelming, remember, your greatest strength is found in sujood. That quiet moment between you and Allah can rebuild what the world has broken. Never underestimate the power of placing your head on the ground and lifting your heart to the heavens. If this reminder touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pious Deen for more spiritual guidance. May Allah mend every broken piece of your heart and fill your soul with peace. Comment below. Ya Allah, rebuild me through sujood and keep me close to you. Stay blessed and stay connected to your Deen.